I figured I better show you to before I finish it. Yeah, there's no weld in there yet. It went in about halfway, twisting a little bit, pushing. Then something like that, you don't want to mess it up. So those girls kind of beat. Maybe one of these days I'll warm it up and straighten it out. But that brass hammer, I don't even know where Dad got that. I don't know how many wood handles we broke out of it. And the last wood handle broke out of it. I told him, screw that. Welded a bolt in the end of that piece of pipe. Bolted it on. It's double nutted because it would loosen a little bit and then the head would spin, and that wasn't good either. So anyway, I'm gonna throw some hot glue in there on the end and hopefully not get it any higher than what's already there. I don't think I gotta worry about that. If I do get it higher than that, I got a lot of filing to do because that's the only thing I got that'll reach in there. So anyway, and oh, Rainy's outside. She usually pushes the door open. Yeah, Matt and Brooke just left after dropping Blakely off. It's getting light out here now. Little breeze out of the west. Maybe we're supposed to get some marine influence. I don't know, but there's your pre-sunrise. Trailer's empty. Alright, didn't get you any footage of that. Trying to get it done before it gets too late. Getting pretty warm already. And I've been trying to wear my coat when I do that in the mornings. Sure saves getting all that stuff down inside my shirt, down in my underwear, and everywhere else. And yeah, I'll show you in a minute. There, I got rid of my coat. Grass bales are in there that wouldn't fit. That's the end of them wedged in there. 4 of the oat bales are back there. The 5th one is setting up like that. It had to have drawn moisture in the field. Because, I mean, and it's solid. It's a good heavy bale. And it looks like we've had some friends chewing on it too. Anyway, it's got some white mold on it already. So that'll get fed pretty soon. We won't have to worry about that. And looks like Ty must have got, yep, she did. She got the little traveler moved down there by the pump. Gonna take Odie here, and Odie will handle that big traveler out there. At least going uphill and moving it. When we first got that traveler, I used Odie and took it down the lane. I got it down there. Not what I'm doing again with this tractor. That's one reason there's wheel weights on the front. Dusty. Here they come. Locked them in this morning, and Ty had to come out and get calves and the babysitter. Adoptive mommy was the babysitter this morning, and she had, I don't know, 12, 15 calves out here with her. And Odie didn't leave too much for tire tracks coming up that draw on the front. It left them a little bit. I never had to use turning brakes to turn, though. And it's going. And we got the little gun going down the bottom again. I come up here and close gates while she went to let these cows back out, and I had to check make sure this one was running. And of course, the freaking turbine wasn't turning. I don't know what the hell. Bumped it up, and usually that does it. It didn't want to do it, so I had to give the belt a little jump start. Running fine now. But looks a little better out here than it does on the other side of the fence. Bad thing is we're kind of behind on watering because, you know, trying to get hay done. But this ought to keep me happy for a while. not long enough, but a while. And I think it's funny, if you notice, from the fence to over there, that's where, you know, Dad decided we'd put a fence through there at one point. This was just a wide lane coming up here. And it's funny the differences between the two when it all used to be one piece. All the dried up dead stuff on this half, and it's all got the same water. If anything, this may have got more. But we had it split back here. We used to fight, you know, right where the hoses lay and where the fence used to run through, and we used to fight getting that strip from there to the property line dry. So Dad just says, oh, we'll just make more pasture, less hay ground. Then they logged next door. I said, the hell with it. We don't have to worry about the trees shading out half the day anymore, because they were, you know, like those trees over there, bigger. So we took that out, took this other one out. Then Mom says, well, we need it. No, we don't. I'd rather, if we have to early, feed them a little extra hay than screw this up, because we get enough bales off this and off of that to make up for what we would feed. Oh, time to go do other things. There it is, back where it belongs. Only hard part getting it in, we put that broken bushing back in the bottom, and that was kind of a bitch getting that up. We put the pin in first, because I know how it was when I had the other side apart, or half apart. So anyway, it's together, it's working. We're going to move this off to the next patch, which is just, there's two little tiny spots down along the creek, and it's on the way home. Do some other stuff, and by then hopefully the shade will be off of that heavy shit down there, and we'll get that baled up. Lemonade stuff. She'd be crawling outside past right behind where she's at now. She wrapped on the freaking auger in the pickup, but wasn't too bad to get freed up. Stuff's a little on the tough side, but it's cured, and you don't want to know what those bales weigh. I had to move a couple. I would say 100, 110, somewhere in there. That's why she's barely moving. It's heavy, and that's actually pretty decent hay, but it'll get fed. Yeah, I've talked about idiots before. That car on Ty's ass pulled out right in front of me at the intersection behind me, as in I almost took her with the right front tire. And then has proceeded to tailgate Ty all the way up here for a whole little over a quarter of a mile. This thing is a jackass. I should just run her over. But you know, gotta deal with idiots all the time. Close enough to hide the sun from, well, I didn't check this one. It could be a little damp. I doubt it though. We'll look. And, oh yeah, that one is. Okay. Well, those and everything down is 9 to 11%. Those up there are from 16 to 24%. But they may cook out. Rakes are home. Ty got I think she finished getting the mower pressure washed. I got that canary grass raked up so it'll finish drying. Tires came up wet on part of it, which I kind of expected. That's why it's the last. We'll get it out, feed it. Another hour, I got to pull that back out to the old creek bed. So it'll finish up there. And I'll get rid of this for now. Throw it in the house, I guess. But yeah, that was kind of our day.
I'd have got you some video of raking, but that just wasn't going to happen in them little tiny pieces. Spent more time chasing my backside than doing anything else. And then having to back around and try to get corners. And after fixing that piece on the right side, now it's the right rake that moves first when you're moving. It just glides right on out there. And the left one's stiff. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, a little bit or something too. Tomorrow, I'll probably go bale that shit and bring the big baler home. Those rakes will get a good pressure washing. And we'll put the other rakes on so we can get that little patch of oats done. I mean, these rakes will do it, but I can't make enough of a windrow to feed the baler. Only putting 2 rows together, and the other, I just go around and around and around until I got a windrow I like. And Becky wants me in here, so probably wants to chew my ass for something, you know. Anyway, hope everybody had a good Tuesday. Ours went pretty decent, I guess. I mean, that's done. I wish there was 4 more stacks of that, but anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great hump day.